remember the sneers, the sideways glances, the whispered doubts that followed me like a shadow. When I told my family I was quitting my steady corporate job to start my own tech startup, their faces twisted into expressions of disbelief. "You're throwing away your future," my father said, voice strained with concern. My friends laughed, calling me naive, a dreamer chasing illusions. Even colleagues shook their heads, convinced I'd burn out or fail spectacularly. It hurt, deeply. I felt the sting of rejection every time I saw the skepticism in their eyes. But beneath that pain, something fierce ignited. I refused to be defined by their doubts. I knew I had a vision, an idea that could change the way people connect, so I took a leap, pouring every ounce of my savings into building a platform that made social networking smarter, more intuitive. The early days were brutal. For months, I worked out of my cluttered apartment, living on instant noodles and sleepless nights. My code was buggy, user feedback was harsh, and funding was nowhere in sight. I faced rejection after rejection. Pitch meetings that ended with polite nods and no offers. Investors telling me my idea was too risky. My confidence teetering on the edge. But I clung to my conviction, refining my product, listening to users, and pushing forward. Slowly, the tide turned. Our user base grew from a handful of early adopters to tens of thousands. Revenue started to trickle in, $10,000, then $50,000 a month. I reinvested every dollar into development, marketing, and scaling operations. After 2 years, we secured a seed investment of $2 million, which propelled us into rapid growth. Within 5 years, our platform boasted over 10 million active users worldwide, generating $50 million annually. By then, I had transformed from a laughingstock into a recognized leader in the industry. I was named one of Forbes 30 under 30, and our company's valuation skyrocketed to $500 million. We partnered with major brands, and my team expanded to over 200 employees. I had proven every critic wrong, not by shouting from the rooftops, but through relentless perseverance and unwavering belief in my vision. The most powerful moment came 5 years after I started. I returned to my hometown for a tech conference. Walking into that room, I saw the familiar faces. Family, old friends, colleagues, many of whom had doubted me. As I stepped onto the stage to share our story, I looked directly at them, a quiet smile playing on my lips. "I'm here because I refuse to give up," I said. When everyone told me I couldn't, I pushed harder. When they laughed, I worked harder. Today, our company is worth $500 million, and we're changing lives worldwide. This is the power of perseverance and believing in your own vision, even when no one else does. A hush fell over the room. I saw understanding dawn in their eyes. I realized then that the greatest victory wasn't just financial success. It was proving that resilience and conviction can turn even the harshest doubts into a distant memory. That day, I didn't just return as a successful entrepreneur. I returned as a testament to every underdog who dares to dream big and refuses to quit.